A huge development has taken place in Russia, which now claims to have become the first country in the world to approve a vaccine against the coronavirus. The first of its kind announcement comes amid international concerns that Russia is rushing approval for political or propaganda purposes in the global race to inoculate the public. While it has cut corners on testing, the Russian vaccine has been developed jointly by Gamaleya Research Institute and the Russian Defense Ministry. Putin's announcement became essentially a claim of victory in the global race for a vaccine, something that the Russian officials have been telegraphing for several weeks. Despite the absence of published information about any late-phase testing, Vladimir Putin has also mentioned that his daughter is among those inoculated. Putin has emphasized that the vaccine underwent the necessary tests. Production of the vaccine is expected to now begin in September, followed by mass vaccination, which is expected in October. For more details, let's quickly go across to our correspondent Dan Ashby, who's joining us live from Moscow at this hour. Dan, a very warm welcome to you. Now, share the latest details about this vaccine and which risk groups will be the first to be inoculated.
Yes, President Putin says this is an important step for the world. Russia going ahead and registering the first coronavirus vaccine, and that is without completing phase 3 clinical trials. They are the all-important widespread trials. Indeed, a pharmaceutical organization in Russia says that it had been tested on fewer than 100 people by the start of August, perhaps only hundreds of people up until now. And that organisation says that it is less safe and less effective because of that. There have been no placebo or not enough placebo or randomised testing. But even so, Russia is moving ahead. And as you say, President Putin has even tested it on his own daughter, and she seems to be okay. He says that the vaccine gives stable immunity and will help the world and is needed to move up regulatory approval because of these extraordinary times. But look, I think a lot of the world will be raising its eyebrows at the moment, particularly when you think of the likes of India, the UK, many countries who poured in their own millions to find their own vaccine.
Absolutely. Ensuring the efficacy of this vaccine is very, very crucial at this point in time. Dan, that brings me to my next question. The speed at which Russia is moving to roll out its vaccine highlights its determination to win the global race, but at the same time has stirred concerns that it may be putting national prestige before sound science and safety. What do critics have to say?
Yes, exactly. The Association of Clinical Trials Organisation says that's exactly the worry, because it hasn't been tested on enough people, and it seems as if Russia sees this as a new kind of Cold War, where just like the space race and it wanted to get Sputnik, the satellite, into space first, it wanted to get the vaccine first. As you know, Russia has been accused of spying on the British-led vaccine, trying to hack and get the details. Of course, Moscow denies that, but nonetheless, it has gone ahead much quicker without the sort of regulatory approval other countries have got and registered this vaccine despite the fact the World Health Organization advised against it. So yes, critics are saying that Russia is simply doing this for world prestige, for a business opportunity to sell millions on the market. The problem, though, is will other countries accept it? Will the likes of EU countries, will the US, will India, will they take on board this vaccine, or will those doubts about its safety mean that countries won't buy it?
Right, very rightly pointed out. Will the other countries actually come on board with this vaccine? We'll have to wait and watch. Let's leave it at that, Dan. Thank you so much for joining us.